Hey, mommy, is that a boy or a girl? Because that girl has short hair and she looks like a boy. That is what I got today. That's the first time it's happened. I'm kind of excited that it finally happened. Um, I've been waiting for the ignorant comments. I've been waiting for because now my hair is reaching a certain length and it's very boyish, masculine, whatever you would like to call it. I'm waiting for the ignorant statement of someone turning around and be like, lesbian, or, dyke. I'm waiting for it because I'm fully expecting that would happen. I've seen it happen to my friends before. I've seen looks that girls have gotten with obscenely short hair. And you know what? Take it in stride. But today I creeped out a little child. So that was fun. I walked into the deli wearing my Spock shirt, which I'm currently wearing now. With no makeup on, and my hair was just kind of out of the shower, so it was just kind of like this. I had nothing kind of in it. I had it kind of in a mohawk the last video, but I was just kind of left there, and I noticed that this young girl, she must have been like 6 or 7 years old, and I just saw her watching me. Every time I kind of catch her eye, she'd kind of like hide, and eventually I saw her kind of like pull on her mom and step in front of her mom to hide herself from me. And, I was close enough that I could still hear her. And her mom was, very quiet with her and kind of just like pulled her aside. And I liked how this mother reacted to her daughter's statement. I don't know what other comments she might have made later, but I liked that this conversation started. And the mom basically told her, she goes, look, he goes, just because somebody looks a certain way doesn't mean they are that kind of person. The other part is, she goes, just because a girl has a boy's haircut doesn't make her any less beautiful, it doesn't make her weird, and we should never judge somebody by how they look. And I really appreciated that. That's something for me, I'm, walking into the barbershop yesterday, feeling a little outcasted for a second because this probably, they reacted as if this was probably the first girl to ever walk in there. And for a second I was a little taken back until the owner started talking to me and everything was cool. But I like that there's somehow this validation that's coming out, because what I'm noticing is there's different stages of hair growth and different stages of reaction. A girl has short little kind of like pixie hair with bangs and she's all dressed up. People are still like, oh, she's still very feminine. A girl shaves her head and people assume that she's sick. A girl has a buzzed head and they think that she's being weird or that she's recovering from being sick. A girl has a very kind of masculine kind of haircut, like what I currently have at the moment that's currently growing out. And I'm hitting that kind of stage where it's not really something I can really style unless I've got in like the mohawk at work. But past that, it's still in that transition. And I'm noticing that as I'm going through different hairstyle stages, reactions from people are changing. It's no longer that quiet, kind of curious look, when I was bald or when it was just buzzed. And now it's people reacting, oh, I love your mohawk, I love your faux hawk, I love this haircut on you, it looks really great. And that positive energy does very well for me, obviously. And if it was negative energy, I'd probably, yell at somebody or punch them in the throat, It's what I do. But yeah, I'm really enjoying noticing how people's reactions are changing as the hair growth changes. And so it's really going to be interesting to see how it grows out. I got told once that I looked very punk, and I'm like, I am the least punk person on the face of the earth. Well, one of them at least. And so it's going to be really interesting when my hair reaches a certain length. My friends are, like I said in my last video, my friends are trying to get me dressed up like Miley Cyrus for Halloween. So if my hair was that length, I can do the flip. And so I think once there are certain, not just lengths, but hairstyles, people assume that either, you act a certain way or you are a certain type of person, or, you're sick, or, you're just kind of awesome. So it's pretty interesting seeing how everything's changing. And I'm really excited to see where everything else is going to take us. And shout out to that mom, because you definitely got the parenting 101 thing down, and I was very impressed with it, rather than just being like, oh my gosh, she's acting weird and shun the child. No, I really appreciate it. I honestly did. So, talk to you later, guys.